let's take a look at both nozzles that Dreametech supplies with the T10. So this is the larger of the two nozzles, and Dreametech calls this the multi-brush bar. It uses 40 watts. It has two rear wheels that are soft rubber. It has a rug plate that is, I mean, boy, is this thing, it's huge. Look how large that is. I can get 4 fingers in there. And that's a little bit larger than a modern Kirby's. I mean, I was really surprised when I took a closer look at it and measured it. It's huge. You have like this little combing pattern right here. It's little plastic combs that should aid with the anti-hair wrap, the anti-tangle. You have a chevron style brush bar. These are very soft as well. And then 2 typical hard plastic wheels in the front. So the overall size and the opening is about average when I look at my spreadsheet. So this should work pretty well for people that have large areas to clean, whether they might be like, say, carpet, hard floor, or some kind of combination of that, because I mean this is big. Okay, over to the right, Dreametech calls it the mini electric brush, and it's rated for 20 watt power usage. It has a set of bristles that are much longer than this multi-brush bar, but they are just as soft, and they're in a helix pattern. And the rug plate itself goes back and forth in such a way that it will stay level to the surface you're trying to clean, even though the whole mechanism can move. It's about 45 degrees. So I can be all the way vertical like this, and the plate stays flat, or I can come all the way down to more of a typical 45-degree angle, and the bottom of the plate also stays flat. So that's nice. So you can move around a little bit, and you can be assured that it will properly adjust to your carpet surface, or your couch cushion surface, or whatever other surface you're trying to clean. So let's take a look at what all these things can do on the airflow and suction box. In order to get this nozzle sealed, as well as possible, I've had to take my normal foam strip that I place on the box, and I've had to put it kind of toward the back here of the nozzle, behind those little fuzzy bristles that are on the rear. Otherwise, this thing simply wouldn't really seal at all. So here we go on low. And of course, there's no way to turn the brush roll off. So the brush roll will be spinning the entire time. It is very quiet. Okay, we seem to be peaking at about 24 CFM. That's on low. And by the way, I love the lock button. It's really handy. All right, here's medium. Notice the brush roll stays spinning the same speed, doesn't change. Looks like we're going to be about 28 CFM in medium. And on high, about 44 CFM. And I'm wondering if the brush roll slowed down a little bit. We'll be able to test that later in the video. That's low speed. That's medium speed. And that's high speed. Well, this is going to be awkward. Now I have the small little mini tool hooked up, and just to let you know, you can't run this T10 with any of the filters out because the filters create the seal. All right, looks like about, oh, we might hit 20. 19.7 or so. All right, let's bump it up to medium. Brush roll is spinning. I can't turn it off. 24, about 24 and a half. All the way up, looks like a little over 37 CFM. I love that lock button. Okay, this one I'm going to start out on high and then go down to low. Yep, low doesn't have much. Right, let's see how well this works. I'm going to start out on low. You can see that when I turned it all the way up on high, the brush roll speed dropped because the voltage dropped. All right, let's check out this smaller nozzle. Starting out on low. Wow, you can really see the brush roll RPM drop, even though this head only uses 20 watts when you're running the whole machine on high. Let's finish up this video with a round of particle tests. I guess I should probably test it at all three speeds, huh? Well, let's see what happens. Going to do low speed first. All right, that's pretty good. That might be, say, H10 level. Definitely not H11. All right, let's bump it up to medium. looks like it's worse than low speed. Alright, let's bump it up to high. That's looking better. Maybe not so much. We're improving a little bit. Okay, I definitely don't see something that corresponds with the H11 measurements that I normally get of triple zeros. So I'm going to call this machine, probably corresponding about H10 level. If at some time in the future you do decide to mount this T10 on a wall or in a closet, you will find out that there is a nifty little side charging port with the stand/wall mount adapter. So you don't have to go and take this and plug it into the top of the neck, although either charging ports do work. So now let's go over a whole lot of numbers that I managed to collect so far.